Hi there. This is Meri at the.meri.atelier, and today is Monday, March 4th, and I'm spending the afternoon working on projects. It wasn't enough to stream at 4:30 in the morning. I have to do art in the afternoon. Well, actually, I'm going to work on my Doodle prompt cards. I have probably about 45 prompts, Doodle prompts, that I can visual doodle prompts. I might work my other doodle prompts in with that. I have 100 verbal doodle prompts, so we can do some pick 10s eventually. I've made all of these prompt cards from Dirty Dozens that I did in Aunt Beck's during prompt games. So I have plenty of them. And I have cut, let's see, let's put these back. I have cut some little ATC, not even ATC size. These are ATC size, and I'm going to put them on the back like this. So I think I've done 7 Doodle Games now in my Friday night streams. Oh, look, this morning I had trouble cutting my cards. I also have some extra here. And I thought, well, I can cut my little white areas off, or my little areas to draw the prompts on these. So they will be used. They will not be thrown away. Here are my markers. I did get a set of ultra fine point markers, pin plug here. So I'm curious to know how those are going to work. They're more like the fine point Sharpie markers. So we will see. So I'm going to go clear back. Look at this. Look at this. January, February, and March. January, February, and March. I am going to have, I could probably fill 3 custom keepers by the end of the year. Don't you think? Shannon Green, I might need to talk to you. But for now, I'm happy with these the way they are. They can wait. Shannon's pretty busy. She's getting orders right and left. And it looks like she's going to be doing a tote. Yeah, how about that? Let's get these out of the way. Here are some more blank papers that I can use. But I just want to use these. And I am going to try to find game 1 in my January. It should be pretty close to the front. Going clear back to January. Now this is Shakespeare. Let's fix my camera here. Let's fix my camera. Down, down. One more. Over one. Oops, wrong way. There. This is Shakespeare. This is going to go on the cover of my April because Shakespeare's assumed birthday is in April. So this is Shakespeare that Dee Dee sent. She got it from Bonnie via Vaughn. So I've been saving that for my April cover. And I could also do a nice, fun English type stained glass. So I've been saving that. But I want to find my first doodle prompt game, which should be in January here. Yes, it should be game 1. Where did we put game 1? Was it this far back? Did I miss it? Doodle Challenge 111. I think this is the first challenge. It was an ATC challenge. We have some pretty simple ones here. So let's get them out. Let's get out my little cards here. And a card. So as I do them, I'm going to put them on. And I'm just going to draw them by hand like I did in the game. Let's see how many of these I can get done. And if I mess it up, I can just draw it again. They're just a doodle. And I'm going to try to write, like this is diamond and rectangle. So I'm going to try to leave some space so I know. So I know what I'm saying here. I might have to write that with my other Sharpie, but let's leave some space down here. So here's my rectangle. And because I'm not drawing on a flat surface, and maybe I should zoom in a little. Let's zoom in a little so you can see better. Plus, 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 down. One more. There. Now maybe over. Oops, that's the wrong way. There. Diamond in a rectangle. And it's very simple. It's a very simple design. And even when I do these with the Doodle Games, these are not meant to be any more than doodles. And it's just like that, like that, like that. And I got these off of, pottery shards and public domain open access library at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. There. Now I'm afraid to write in this, so I think I have my other Sharpie pen out. Do I? What did I do with my other Sharpie pen? I'm just going to handwrite it. Diamond in rectangle. And then, let's get out some tape. I'm using my tape like crazy nowadays. And this is 1/2 inch tape. You can get this in the 1/4 inch, but I couldn't find any. I bought the 1/2 inch because I could find it. And the inch. And I just think 2 on the side will be plenty. Let's get my bone folder. And I'll probably need my pokey tool. I put these away and I get them out, and I put them away and I get them out. So somehow I'm going to need to number these, but I'm going to worry about that when I get them all built. I'll probably have to number them on the other side, I would think. So that's how I'm building it, just like that. So I think I'm going to have to put a number on here. I'll probably have to print some numbers out. I'm good with that. So there's one. Get rid of the tape. Those little tapies bother me to no end. I'll put these papers over there. So let's do another one. Number 2 is flower in a half circle. And see, I've got these. I did these at different ATCs at different times. So I've got some ladybugs. And they kind of match. I tried to use the same colors. And I think toward the end, too, toward the end, I have some mixed in here. So, yeah. So let's do the ladybug one. I'm going to mix them up as I go. This is good doodling practice. So we're going to do flower in a half circle. So There's my line. I'm going to draw sort of a half circle, doodle a half circle. If it's not a perfect half circle, we don't care. And we're just going to make a little flower shape. And this is what drinks up my juicy pens, is when I start shading all of this in. But I do want to shade it in. Flower shape in here. But I do think, since this is a new pen, I'll kind of save that out and use one of my older ones to shade with. If I can get it out here. See, this one's not quite as juicy. Well, I don't know if I want to use that one. Maybe use my chisel tip. I go through these Pen Plus gear fast. If they stop selling them, I'm going to be very disappointed. I'll have to find another cheap brand. They just work really good for me. And what'll happen, we'll call a number, and I'll have these cards numbered. And then we'll have to doodle whatever is the design, one or several probably, however you want to do it. I haven't made that rule yet. We might draw a verbal one. I don't know. We can play it different ways. Now, let's get out some colors. My yellows are getting pretty well used, but I think I can get a yellow center out of here. And an orange. My oranges are getting pretty well used too. But maybe enough. Maybe enough to do these small spaces. So there's my flower in a half circle. Now let's write flower. Oh, I wrote that with my Sharpie. Well, flower in half circle. And I'm just doing it with my handwriting. I'm not trying to be perfect with this. These are just my cards for the prompt game. See how many I can get done in an hour. How many doodles can you do in an hour? Well, how many cards can you build? Wouldn't it be nice if I could get all 40 some of them done? I think they're around 40, 45 that I have so far. So that's, we've been building these doodles on Friday nights and on my Friday night stream. And then when I get enough of them, like 100 or 130, we'll start playing some Pick 10 games with them. And I might mix in some of my other verbal prompts in with these. That might be fun. So there's the flower in the half circle. The number 3 is pretty easy. I'm calling it a leaf. And let's see, I drew this one horizontally, but I think I can draw this vertically. Let's go back to my pen, my juicy pen. And if I remember right, you just kind of draw a curved line. Oops. Well, I'm going to have to be careful. I've got to leave me room to write. And then you do the leafy shapes here. Some of these aren't great. I'm going to do that one again. I got plenty of paper. I want to leave room to write. Really, I should probably write first. Let's write, see if that works better for me. Leaf. L-E-A-F. I'll probably have several leaves. All right, now I can do my curvy line. And a curvy line. And a little leaf shape up here. And then just kind of come down with little leafy shapes. And then remember, these are doodles. There's no right or wrong to these. There are no right or wrong to doing your doodles. It's really more about having fun. Now I made this one blue. Of course, I made black all around it, but I don't know if I want to put black around that. Let's see if my green. Let's make this one green. You can do these any color. You could make them purple if you wanted. Let's see, the stem is really white. But if I leave a white background, I might want to make my stem green. The thing about this leaf is it's got these little separate leaves coming out from the stem. It did on the picture that we looked at when we did we go out to the open access library at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and we look at various pictures that are in the public domain, and we pick off motifs to make doodles from, and that's what these are. So there's a leaf. That's number 3. These might go pretty fast. These might go pretty fast. I think I hear a train coming. I haven't heard many trains lately. I don't know if it's the cold weather keeping them home. Or if it's, I'm not sure why I'm not hearing so many trains lately. But I'm hearing one now. Maybe they just aren't tooting their horns as loud. Come on, get off my hands. So we're going to go to one of these again. Come on. Yeah. Leaf. So we've got diamond in a rectangle, a flower, and a leaf. These are going to be fun. Or I could even shuffle the cards and just, pull them out as, of course, I'd have to count. We'll have to figure that part out later. Lines, rectangles, and circles. That's what I called this. Lines, rectangles, and circles for number 4. Let's write it first. My Sharpie pen. Lines. And we'll put circles and rectangles because circles will fit on here better. Circles and rectangles. And I think that's this one right here. And I think the reasoning is that it goes clear up the page, the border of the page. So the line may come like this. Lines. And then the rectangle. Let's draw the rectangle in blue. That's really a dark blue, and we want a different blue. That's a purpley blue. Let's get this one. A rectangle looking like like this. And I can even put a line around it. A rectangle. And then the circles go all the way up, but we'll just put them like this. And you know, you could do any variation as you go. Let's see, shall I color that in orange? Now you could probably do it different directions, mix them up. It's just lines, rectangles, and circles. Well, let's take this one down. Let's do it on. Let's see, those are the 3 that I finished. So we're ready for a little ladybug card, which has, well, let's get a different one. I'm gonna fool with that. There we go. And number 5 is freeform stained glass. I should write stained glass on here. Freeform stained glass. That's number 5. Get a card. Write it here. Freeform stained glass. And what I did was I drew a square shape, a rectangle, a box, whatever, in here. And you could do this any way you want. That's why we're calling it freeform. And then I did a circle this way or a curve this way. And then I just started filling in the shapes like this. And then I drew another curve up this way. Did a couple of lines like this. And then I just colored them in. Let's get some pink out. My pink is seeing its better days. We'll use this one. Oops, let's do another. Where's my... Let's do a line here and a line there. Pink in there. Little pink in there. Pink down in here. Pink diamond. You don't have to do it this color either. You can do it the colors, you know, have fun with it. Let's do some blue. These are highlighters that I'm using. These are big, bright lighters. I kind of like them. Let's see, this is blue. And those are green. I want more than one blue, though. I should have made that blue. I'm going to make this blue. My green. This is a darker green, but we'll use it. Fill green in there. And we'll make that one green. Just kind of freeform. There's no gold in there. So there's that one. Now I started out doing this with ATCs and building ATCs. That's what this is right here. It's an ATC. And I just combined them all. And I think I did that while I was playing the game. And that's really kind of like when we do our pick 10, what you'll be doing is using these shapes. And I'm thinking some other doodle prompts in between. But we'll have to see how that goes. Right now I'm just building the cards. It'll be a while before I get this all put together. Let's see. Let's do this one. That was 5 of them. So, right? That's only 4. This one, the flower, the leaf. Oh, that's 5. Can't count, Meri. So there's 5 of them done. Now, I think I did 10 in the first game, though. Let's flip the page. No, that's challenge 2. It just seems to me like I have another page of them someplace. I don't know what makes me think that. You get a tour of my January journal again. Thought I had another. Maybe it's no further. Maybe I come back with 2. Let's see. Now I lost my place. January. Okay, there's Doodle Game 1. I think I backtracked with 2. There's 2. Did I backtrack with 2? Game 2. 2. How many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, here's. Wow. I don't know what I did here. This must be game 3. I called it game 2. I think that was game 3. I guess I only did 5. Let's change this to a 3. I think this is supposed to be game 3. And I did 5 there, but on game 2, I guess I did 10. I only did 5 on game 1. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5. Yeah, let's see how much I messed this up. Game 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this was game 1. All right, let's go ahead and do these for game 2. This is the ATC that I created in game 2. I think I stopped doing the ATCs. I started drawing them out on the page here. And then I stopped doing them all together and did envelopes. So let's go ahead. Number 1 is pretty easy. I'm calling it a stylized flower. I'll probably use that more than once too. STYLIZED flower. FLOWER. And I'm just going to draw a little box to put it in. The box is really kind of optional, I think, but I need some place to put it. So I'm going to put it in this box. This could be your paper or your area on your page, but it starts out with a big fat loopy-loop petal, and it does another one in there and one here. And then it does another one here and then in here. Now I colored it in black. So let's get my chisel point out and color it in black. And then instead of the orange, I did all of these in the orange, but I'm running out of orange. So I'm going to use this blue again in the background because I like it. It's a pretty blue color. It's a highlighter. It's a big highlighter. I think I've got a green one of these in the other room. I'll have to go get it. There we go. So I'll be working on these. Where's my tape? I'll just do these. Ah, get off my hand. The static electricity. Those little things have static on them. I want a ladybug. Keep building them. Now, two, we called it a radiation sign because that's really what it kind of looks like. Let's write it down. I'll call it a radiation sign in our chat. So that's what I'm going to call it. R-A-D-I-A-T-I-O-N and sign S-I-G-N. And it's kind of a weird shape, but it's kind of fun to do the weird ones. It starts out with two kind of big eyeglasses in the center. Two big eyes. Oops. Well, we'll make this one here. Like that. And then it has this kind of a shape coming this way. And curves clear around like that. And the same way under here. And curves around like, sort of like that. And then it has a smaller shape in the center that mimics the outer shape. Like that. And then it's got a line here and a line in there. It's kind of a weird doodle. Of course, I have more space in here than I mean, but that's what happens when you doodle. I'm not saying these are perfect. If I wanted perfect, I would do them 20 times. But now this is all colored in. Maybe I'll, maybe, I don't know. I don't have enough yellow to, let's color that in yellow here. Yellow in here. Maybe the orange on the outer part. Could be red too, but we're making it orange. There. let's leave it like that. And I think I'm ready for a plain one. No ladybugs. I think I'm going to have to be opening some more tape here pretty soon. Let's see. I've gone for 35 minutes. I might finish game 2 here. Well, this part of game 2. I got more game 2 over here. And then I'll keep working on these maybe in another stream. I don't want my videos to go hours and hours and hours. And hours. All right, so we've done the flower, the radiation sign. We're going to do the booty line. Now, the booty line, the booty line, it's going to go horizontal. And I called this a booty line because these little shapes remind me of little feet, upside down feet. If you look at them this way, if you look at it like that, I see 2 little feet. Let's see, right here and right there. I see 2 little feet. You could look at this as being a foot or as these being upside down feet. So I started calling them booty lines for boots, like shoe boots, not realizing Meri doesn't get out much, not realizing that booty has another meaning. Let's write it down. I'm going to keep calling it a booty line, though, because I think it's funny. You know, like shake your booty. You know what I mean? Booty. Booty line. And I still laugh at that when Lisa heard me say that, and she said, "Did Meri say what I thought she said? Oh, what's wrong with booty line?" Yeah, I said booty line, huh? All right, so like this, like this. We're just going to make kind of like a little rectangle. Then we're going to draw the little boots. And I found it easier if I start here and draw them like this. And see, there's one little boot, but it's upside down. See, like there. See, doesn't that look like a boot? So we're going to draw another one here. We're not going to make this one quite as big because I want to get two sets of boots on here. And one here. It's going to be a little smaller. That one boot's big. Oops. Oh, you know, I'm going to do this again. I want to get 2 sets on there, so I'm going to have to make them smaller. So here, yeah, and one more. We'll squeeze him on there. All right, so what I want to do is shade this in. Let's get out my chisel tip to shade it in. And you don't have to shade it in, but I'm shading it in so you can see the boots here. The shoes, the little feet. I'll turn it upside down in a minute. So booty to me meant shoes. Oh, Meri's so innocent. There. See the little feet? Little shoe there and a little shoe there, a little shoe here and a little shoe there. A booty line. Really, I should put it like this. I think I will. Where's my Sharpie pen? What did I do with my Sharpie? There it is. We will still call it the booty line. And Annie V emailed me, and she's really says that this is called the Greek key. You'll see this shape a lot. I have renamed it, though, the booty line. I think I'm ready for a ladybug. I got 2 more, and then we'll quit. Oh, that's the end here, this tape. Lucky for Meri, she's got another package somewhere here. Here. And I will say, if you get your tape in little packages like this, or whatever your embellishments and everything, don't throw these little cellophane packages away. They will come in handy. So let's pull this out. I'll save that. Yeah, I've been going through this tape pretty fast lately. I've been doing a lot of cards, and I'll probably be going through more of it too. Okay, let's go ahead and put this down. Now, you could buy double-sided tape, or you could glue these down, but I don't like gluing these down because wet glue just wrinkles your papers, and I could buy double-sided tape, but Scotch brand double-sided tape will cost you $5.50 retail. And I know, go to Amazon, you can probably get it cheaper. You can get tape at the Dollar Tree, but it doesn't have the good tackiness. And we'll need strong tacky on these. So let's throw this booty line away. And I'm going to do what I call the tree here. Let's see, was that a, what was that? That was a ladybug. Let's do the plain one. Let's get out another one. I'm calling this one a tree. It could be like a flame, but I called it a tree, so that's what I'm going to keep calling it. And what it is kind of an oval circle like this. And then inside, you do one, but you don't come clear down to the bottom. You come just about to there. And then you do the feet coming down this way. And so you get this shape in here. And you could put this in a box. I put this one in a box, so let's go ahead and put this in a box. Well, I already made that line, so. And since I called it a tree, let's color it green. And let's do a blue sky around it. Now, I did have a brown, but I think I decided my brown was too dark. Let's pull my colors out here. Purple. Is that it? That's it. Let's make my brown. My brown's pretty dark, but we'll go ahead and color it in. And let's color these two little shapes green down here for the grass. And let's do some yellow sunshine. Ooh, I don't know if I have enough. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I guess I do. Yellow sunshine. There we go. And go back in with that green a little bit more, make it a little darker. There. And let's tape it down, and we only have one more to go here. Oh, I got a lot more to do, but I'm going to cut these short. I don't want these videos to go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Just on and on. This morning I was going to make cards. I got quite a bit done, but I only got 2 cards made. It's an awful long time for cards. Gets a little boring watching somebody do the same thing over and over and over. Tree. One more. I'm calling it spiky leaves. So we want a ladybug one. A ladybug. And it's going to go horizontal. Let's see, I think I'll write it first. Spiky leaves. S-P-I-K-E-Y-L-E-A-V-E-S. And let's go ahead and draw my rectangle here. And then you have one in the center that's the main one, like that. And then you just draw them coming out. And I made mine come clear to the margin. They're just kind of like that. And then you put another one in there. Like that. Ooh, this one's even better than my... The more you go, the better they get. Now, can I still do that in green? Let's try it. And you could do it in different shades. You could do green and blue or blue and green, or, you know, you don't have to make them all green. I'm just doing that here because I started that way. I could probably play with this a little. Maybe I will. See what happens. And let's take this blue highlighter. Let's do blue in there and see what happens. It might change the color of it a little. Let's try a... No, I think I want to stick with the highlighter. It doesn't change it much. What would happen if I would grab that pink highlighter? Probably turn it brown. Ooh, I kind of like that though. Turned it a darker color. More of a dark gray. Let's see what I have here. Let's do some pink in the background here. This is my last one for today. And color it pink. I'm going to get some more of these highlighters. I like them a lot. Big highlighters. Well, I like the Pen Plus Gear ones too. There we go. There we go. Spiky leaves. And let's see, I'm putting it on the back of a ladybug one. Yeah, I imagine I'll go through several rolls of tape by the time I get 150 of these done. And I'll be buying more. I might have to resort to some Scotch brand if I don't get up to Joann's. Which will work. It's just, I think it's a little more expensive. Spiky leaves. There we go. So I've got 10 of them done, I believe. So spiky leaves. Let's put them out here. Let's change my journal off. I'll have to leave my journals out till I get them done. Spiky leaves. Tree. Booty line. Radiation sign. Stylized flower. Freeform stained glass. Lines and circles. A leaf. A flower. And a diamond in a rectangle. Let's see. I want to move them this way. There we go. Oh, we're going to have some Pick 10 games in our future. Yes, we are. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next page.